Well, hello, how are you? It's Dave here, and it's, what is it? It's nearly 12:30 on Tuesday night, and as you can see, the scope is up. It's currently pointed at the Flaming Star Nebula, which unfortunately, I'll try and show you, is in that direction, and that nasty thing up there is the moon, so it might be a little bit iffy. There's a little bit of cloud about, but not a lot. So it's been quite an interesting night. When I saw that it was going to be clear outside, I decided to get it all set up. Polar alignment was dead quick, 3 minutes and 16 seconds. I'm quite pleased by that. And yeah, so it's all been running since, well, I've had about 4.5 hours in, really. It was quite dark quite early. So we're up there imaging, and I've got some really rather nice stuff. Now, I'll tell you what I've been doing. Now, you may or may not be aware, you should be aware, but I use something called ASIAir Pro. And ASIAir Pro it's a clever little box of tricks which I've featured before on this channel. And what I've been doing is using its auto stretch feature, but manually, if you like, by sliding the sliders up and down a bit to try and get the best results I can to see what it is I'm going to do. And you can get quite a nice stretch, actually. And then I've been taking the resulting image and dropping it into LightRoom. So where's LightRoom gone? So let's load the Cave Nebula up, if I haven't already. Because when you do a save, it saves off what you're doing. And this is one I've been working on. It's the Cave Nebula. Let's actually go to another one. That there is the Elephant Trunk. And that there is the Crescent Nebula, and all I've been doing is doing the edits in Lightroom, and just basically to see whether what I've got is going to work well enough, and it seems to work out quite nicely. I'm quite pleased. One of the other things I've discovered as well, which I also think is rather good, is that you can go off and do something else and leave ASIAir Pro to get on with it. So if I go back in, I don't know whether we're idle at the moment. So there's, what is it, 67 seconds, 66 seconds, 65 seconds, whatever it is, to go before the exposure is finished. And you can see what's going on here. But if I go out and waste a little bit of time, go onto Facebook and, you know, have a look at Facebook and, oh, that's a nice scope, nice mount. What is it? Ooh, got a 533. Oh, 2600 MC Pro, very, very nice. Yes, I could, for instance, go out and have a look at Clear Outside. Let's have a look at Clear Outside, see what's going on in the current location. This is what I've got. Look, where are we? 12:30, so we're in the green, which is good. So I can keep on imaging what I'm imaging, and I can have a look and see further into the week. And ooh, there might be a chance on Thursday. Yeah, it didn't, man, you know where I am. Maybe there's a chance on Thursday, maybe there's a half a chance on Friday. You know, so you can go and have a look at that. You can check out Sky Safari Pro, and there it is, what I'm imaging at the moment. Whether it'll come out like that, well, we'll see. The Flaming Star Nebula is what it is. So you know, you can do all of that kind of stuff. And then when you go back finally into the ASIAir Pro software, in this case on an iPad, your mileage may vary, you may be using one of those Android jobbies, but when you go back in, it'll load in. You can see we're well into where it's going, but it doesn't load the image in until you go back into ASIAir Pro. And then, where are we? We've got 12 stacked, and I'm going to leave it running for quite a while because my understanding is there should be some blue on here somewhere. So, as you can see, that's changed, so we can just move stuff about a bit. Shift the sliders, do a little mini stretch. Whoop, that's nice. Drop that down a bit. And you can see you can get a stretch, and just by tapping on the screen you get the whole thing. So by the time we're finished, I ought to be able to make that look halfway decent. It's not bad. It's not bad. And it saves an awful lot of bother because, as you'll have noticed, I'm sat in the house, and I'm quite enjoying what I'm doing. I don't need to be sat outside. There is no laptop outside, there's no PC outside. The ASIAir is sat clacked onto the mount, and I've actually just run a network cable into the router, and it runs there, and it seems to work quite well. So there you are. Now, can I say a big thank you to everybody who has subscribed already? Thank you. You've made a happy man feel very old. If you haven't already subscribed, you can if you like. It doesn't take much doing. You click on subscribe and the little bell icon thing comes up. Ding on that, smash it, hit it, ding, ding, ding it. And you'll be notified when I put more rubbish up for you to watch, and that'll all be good. I'll show you some of the images that I've done, just the quick edits in LightRoom, straight out of ASIAir Pro. This won't have been through PixInsight or anything. This is just what ASIAir Pro saves into the camera roll, which you've already seen. So I'll show you some of those images, but until I see you next time, enjoy the roads, enjoy the skies, but most of all, enjoy your lives. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.